MrBeast Land was not on my 2025 hit list, but he's just dropped a theme park and holy smokes does this thing look fire. Next week, Beastland, our brand new theme park opens. We built custom games modeled after our videos that don't exist anywhere else, and we'll still have the world's largest prize wall. This looks genuinely insane. Now, unfortunately, it's not based in the US, it's out in Saudi Arabia. However, I don't doubt for a single second people will literally be hopping on planes to go and check this bad boy out, because what it has to offer is literally like nothing else. I think when a lot of people think about MrBeast, they no longer think about just some random ass YouTuber that's just doing crazy stuff. I think a lot of people view him in quite a positive light now as someone who's just changing every single game out there. Like, if him changing the YouTube game wasn't enough, he's now going out there, he's changed to the chocolate game, and now he's stepping into the world of theme parks, which is really unexpected in my opinion. I didn't want this to be like a typical theme park, thought things from first principles and created games I'd love to play. Tons of original games created, plus of course we all have roller coasters and rides. Opening day is November 13th. Now, I did go onto the website for this theme park, and something that's really got me quite interested is it's only open for a certain amount of time. I don't know if that means it's not going to be a permanent thing or if this is a test or not, but it's open from November 13th to December 27th. So to be entirely honest, I think for the time being it's just a little bit of a test round for MrBeast, just to see how things can roll, and then from that point onwards, if things do go well, I can very much imagine, as much as I kind of hate to say it, MrBeast genuinely opening a theme park revolved around his videos, which is kind of crazy to think about, because if we look back like OG versions of YouTube, we had Stampy who created his own Minecraft theme park world, and now we've got MrBeast who's turning something like that into real life. Now, there are some people also asking why it's out in Saudi Arabia. MrBeast has said middle of the world because the majority of my audience is outside America. We have a big Middle Eastern fan base, want to give them a chance to participate. However, this did unfortunately get community notice, so I have a slight feeling MrBeast is perhaps trying to cover something up a little bit here. So I guess it makes sense why he would do that in Saudi Arabia, because as he mentioned, he has a lot of fans there, but at the same time it's kind of under a deal and a contract, so it was something that was bound to happen, and it doesn't really have much control about the location. Like, if this does turn out to be something which is hyper successful, I can very much imagine that MrBeast would then perhaps open somewhere up in the US, for example, because although a majority of his fan base are outside of the US, at the same time the US is just such a way better place for marketing. I think people are more likely to travel to the US to try out this MrBeast Funland outside of Saudi Arabia. But yeah, I just want to ramble on about this for a little bit, and that's about it. See ya.